Pretzels are good. Mm. Hi there. How you doing? How's everyone doing? This Sunday at 3:41. Can somebody tell me where did the time go? I can't believe it's almost 4 o'clock and I'm just getting out and leaving the house. If you guys can hear me okay, um, let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I'm in my car, so I'm about to hit these streets. Late start today. Crazy night last night. You guys are going to see the video tomorrow. I need to get back here to upload it. Well, I need to get back home to edit it. And I have some other stuff that I have to do. But I thought I would come on here live as I drive down to my mom's house right quick. Because, so if you guys saw the collaboration video for today, hey sis, girl, oh my mom asked me if you were coming to the thing for yesterday, and I was like, no, I didn't invite Kimberly because I didn't want her to drive 6 hours up here for a couple of hours. But I told my mom I'm gonna do something later in the spring or in the summer, and I'm gonna invite you guys to come, and I will tell her you said hello. I did not finish my video until this morning, and did you hear my voice? Oh my. I don't think I was hungover. I didn't have a headache then. I have a slight headache now. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I don't know what was going on. So yeah, so I did not finish my video until my voice, girl. It was a hot mess. And I kept trying to clear my throat, and I was like, I have to get this done. I have to get this done, because I told Kimberly I was going to do it. But girl, oh my gosh, we had so much fun. You guys are going to see on the video, I had plenty of food, and there I had everyone, girl, yes, it was wild. And you know, when you came to the house, it was relatively tame, because I guess the guys were in the mix. Whoops, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna put y'all down here. I had you guys up. Hold on. Yeah, it was relatively tame, I think, because the men were there. But you know, when women get together, it can be, you know how we are. It is so funny. It is so funny. I think you guys are going to really enjoy this video coming up of my girls, and you get to see them like up close and personal. A lot of them you have heard me talk about a lot. Several of them you have seen at some of my other girlfriends things, but this one really wasn't for me. It was more or less for my sister, and who met some people through a meetup group. And that's how I met my girlfriends. When I okay, I'm sorry guys, I don't know what's going on. I'm driving. So when I moved back home from being gone for so long, my friends and I, we had grown apart. Naturally, we were not the same people we had been when we were in high school and experiencing things. So we really didn't have a lot in common. And I think I was the only one that went away to go to college. And so everyone else stayed here, or they didn't attend school, or, you know, they just went to working. And so I didn't have nobody to hang out with. And so we had this what it was homecoming. We had a homecoming, and the couple of years that I had been home, I had not gone to any of the homecoming things. And so there was like, Wani, come on and come and hang out with us for homecoming. And so I did. And that is when I realized that I have nothing in common with you guys. Things that because they had kept in contact and I was out the loop. So I pretty much felt like an outsider. And so I was like, okay, you know what? I need to find me my own people, my own like friends, some people I can hang with or whatever. So I joined a meetup group. And the meetup group, it was called the Southside Brunchies. And so we every other, like once a month, they would choose somebody's house and they would host the ladies at their house. So it probably was about 15, 20, 25 people who would come. And you know, you were in the group. It was a free group, and you just went. And then during the week, once a month, you would go and you would have brunch at one of the local restaurants. And so it was really cool, a great way to meet people or whatever. So at one of the gatherings at someone's home, it was one of the girls who is currently in my crew, my little clique. And we just instantly hit it off because she was from California, and she lived in Carson, California. So she didn't live far from me, and I knew what that was. And so we talked about a lot of that. She had moved here to Atlanta. The other young lady who I clicked with was from West Virginia, and the other young lady I was kind of clicked with was from Jacksonville. There were two from Jacksonville. And so there was more ladies in the group that I clicked with, but it was just those right there. We just instantly like gravitated towards one another. And so we just started doing things outside of the brunchy group. And so we would go to concerts or whatever. And, you know, anything happened, you know, we were there, we was calling, asking for advice, whatever. So they have been my crew. Now that was 6 years ago, and you're gonna hear that in the video when they talk about how we all met. And me, I'm thinking it was 4 years when I say it in the video, but it has been 6 years. 6 years, and I tell you, and they are like all professional. One will have a book coming out. I'm going to do a host her book signing for her, so that's going to be fantabulous. She's an author. Another one, she's in HR, she's an executive. The other one is an executive here for Georgia Power. And then, you know me, I'm an event planner at a university. So, and then the other one who was in our group, she went back to Jacksonville, and she actually launched her own business, and she does this web series about up and coming businesses in the Jacksonville area. So it's really good, and it's on. Okay, I'm sorry guys, because I have you guys here. Okay. So yeah, so last night was so much fun. I think you guys are gonna like what you guys are gonna see. And they ate up everything. If they did not eat up everything, they drunk up everything. I had some peach punch that one of my caterers had made for me, and I also had like some peach bourbon. So all of them were not drinkers, but so I had the bourbon. So if you wanted to add a little something to it, it was a brand new bottle of bourbon. It was a big bottle. If I tell you, I probably have like a shot and a half left. I was like, well, dang, y'all could have left me something, but they all took like to-go boxes, and yeah, we had a lot of fun. Now what I was kind of worried about, because some of my girls, they can be a bit raunchy for things, and the games that we played, I was like, oh Lord. So I didn't know how one group was gonna get with the other group, because some of them, like I said, the other people who were there were my sister's friends, and you know that I had my group, and then I had a couple of other two people who you guys will see in tomorrow's video. So it turned out we had about 17 people there total. It was so much fun. I think we're gonna have you laughing. So we talked so much yesterday that this morning I had no voice. And so when it was time for me to do the voiceover this morning, I don't know how I sound. I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll put a little bit of music with it so it won't sound so bad. But oh my gosh. Yeah, and then it was cold. So, we got snow. Well, we didn't get snow because I tell you guys, I live in the desert of Atlanta. And we didn't get any snow. So I live south of the airport. North of the airport, they got snow. And so, yeah, I didn't have to worry about that. And none of my crew, except for one person, she had to come from downtown, but she wasn't part of my crew. She was actually part of my sister's crew. So, yes. So, yeah, like I said, they drunk me out of house and home. I had everybody bring some wine. So that was one good thing because whatever they drunk actually got restocked back into my bar area. Except for that doggone bourbon. They drunk the heck out that bourbon and that peach punch, which was good without anything. So, yeah, so I needed to come on here and explain why I sound the way I did. Now, like I said, I didn't think I was tipsy or I had a hangover when I woke up, but now that I'm up and moving and stuff, yeah, I have a slight headache. And I didn't drink that much. And you guys are gonna see the drinks that I had waiting for them when they came. So it was really nice. They were very, very appreciative. And yeah, it was really good. It was also a way for my group to meet the other group, as well as for me to do something for my group, because I had not done anything the past 2 years, because each time we ended up going to LA for Derek's mom. So yeah, so that's it. I wanted to just explain why I sound the way I did. I'm gonna see what you guys are doing, what you guys are saying on here. Hi, Yummy. Girl, yes, Clarissa, we had fun. Now this time, it started at 4:30. Of course, I wasn't ready, but I was almost ready. So, I mean, with my clothes, everything was set. And I think this time the last 2 people left, and it was my sister and my sister-in-law. They left at 11, around 11, by 11:15, because then I went to go and watch Saturday Night Live, and they kind of helped me clean up and wash some of the dishes and things. But after that, your girl, I didn't even watch all of Saturday Night Live. I was exhausted. I went to sleep. Mr. B left, of course, because all those women in the house, he was like, oh, heck no. So he left, and he said he was up at the sports bar up the street the entire time. So, and he left the house at about 12, maybe like 12:30, 1 o'clock. He helped me do some things around there, and helped me clean the bathrooms and whatever. And after he did whatever he was gonna do, and I told him I'm good, he left. So from that time until he came home probably around 9 o'clock, and he was like, I was bored. He was like, oh my God. He's like, I looked at so much basketball. He's like, I'm so over basketball right now. You remember? You said, when they said, oh, Jimmy got sold, Wanda got sold. Yes. I sure did. I did. Driving down here, I started to get on to go down here on the street. I thought the freeway would be a little bit clearer, but no, everybody else is going this way also. So how are your Saturdays? What's going on with you guys? I'm done talking, telling you guys about me. Everything else you're gonna see in a video tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna when I leave from down here, I'm just gonna head back home and take care of that video, so it'll be up for tomorrow and you guys can see it. A lot of the stuff, because I told them, I said, okay, there's a lot of stuff that they were saying, I was like, I'm not going to put that on the video. I'm not going to put that on the video. So, but I think you guys will get the gist of it. They were like, oh my God, Wanda, you cannot put this on the video. I was like, I'm not going to put that on the video. So nobody would know except for the people in the room. But I'm sure when they saw that, when they see it, they'll probably be like, oh my gosh. Yeah, but on some of it, you guys can probably piece together what was being said. But yeah, we played a couple of games, and then we had prizes, but we got so into the conversation, how it always veers off into something else, that I forgot to give the winners their gifts. And one winner, I was giving the gifts, and they were like, no, I haven't, because they didn't feel right taking anything. And I was like, oh my gosh, well, that's the reason we got them. But yeah, so somebody else got that gift, so it was cool. So yeah, we played several games, but you know, when we all get together and women get together, you just don't know what direction things are gonna go, and then you don't know how, especially when you bring in two different set groups of people together, you don't know how it's gonna go. But it went really well. Let me see what you say. My daughter is having a Galentine's. I told her about yours, so I'm excited for her and her college. Oh, that is so cute. Yes, they're gonna have a good time. They're having theirs after Valentine's. They're having theirs on Friday, or they're gonna do something on Saturday. Yvonne, I started to and you guys know I had been talking about it, and I kept going back and forth, and I was going back and forth because my mom was supposed to have a procedure on the 20, maybe it was on the 30th, and so I didn't know how that was gonna go. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll make up my mind, you know, around that time. But then she changed it until the end of this month. So I was like, okay, well, let me just go ahead and do it. So, which was why it wasn't really rushed, because a lot of things I kind of knew what I wanted to do and how I wanted to plan it. But I didn't know if I had waited too long and people had plans. But it didn't. Everybody who I invited came except for 2 people. Everybody else who we invited came. So we had a house full. I almost thought I was gonna have to go outside and get some seating from outside on the patio, but I didn't. But we had just enough. So we had about 17 people after Valentine's, because she and her husband are, okay, yes. Oh, they're gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. That is gonna be nice. Mr. B got the heck on. He was like, oh no, he said, I don't think I hear is when you guys are down, I just hear he's just like a bunch of hands and everybody laughing or whatever. So even when he came home and he went upstairs, he was like, oh my goodness. He was like, you guys were just going at it. Everybody was talking at the same time. How do you understand what everyone's saying? And I was like, because there were different groups going on at the same time, because that was around the end part of it, about time he came back home. But yeah, but it was so cold last night. I'm not sure what it feels like out here now, because I got in the car in the garage, but what it says, it says it's 59 degrees, so it might not be that bad out there. This traffic is horrendous. It should not even. My mom lives about 15 minutes away from me. This trip is probably gonna take me 45 minutes. This traffic. Oh, I see up ahead there is, looks like flashing lights. Let me see what you guys are saying. Hey sis, thank you, girl. Thank you. You know, I'm trying to be like you with those shades, girl. Thank you. I got them from Amazon. They're supposed to be a knockoff of somebody. I can't remember now, but they're really cute, huh? Thank you. Yeah, y'all know I like sunglasses. That's one of my, I don't know if it's a security blanket. I always had like sunglasses on my head or something. but I broke my two favorite pair, and I went back to New York and Company. They had no more, and then they had none that I liked. So when the other ones came back, I bought two pair, and I be doggone, I broke both. So yeah, so I went in and got these. I saw these. Somebody was showing them, and I was like, those are cute. I wonder how they'll look on me. So yeah, I like them. I like how they're square. That wears these octagons or hexagons. Yeah. Let me see what else you guys are saying. So yeah, guys, so that's it. I just wanted to come on here and explain why I sound so bad. I just could not clear my throat. Hi, Cent. How are you doing? What are you doing on this Sunday? The big truck behind me, I know. He's like on my, he's not that close to me. He probably looks like he's closer than he actually is. But yeah. And on this freeway, I'm on 75. So, you know, this right here is all the trucks come down here. Come down this way. It might be clearing up in a minute. I see the flashing lights I'm coming upon, and then I can be, hopefully it'll clear up and I can be on my way. Well, I think he must have heard you, Michael, because he went back. He must have heard you. Oh, well, here he comes again. What are you guys doing today? You doing anything exciting? I'm so, Mr. B, I let Mr. B at home. Football is over, so he's home. He's watching old football games. I'm like, dude, can we do anything else? Well, I guess he doesn't want to buy. Whoa, look at him. Dude, where are you going? He doesn't want to watch any basketball. He was like, he saw enough basketball yesterday. I'm not sure if there's a game on or not. But, so he's watching old football games from this season, I'm assuming. And so he wanted ribs, so I guess he's gonna go and get some ribs, and then I'm gonna go back home and I'm gonna put those in the pressure cooker. I think that has been like a God save for me now that I've kind of figured out how to use it. Yes, I heard you had a cold. You had a cold and your grandbaby had a cold. Oh gosh. Yes. And I think your weather's probably been fluctuating like our weather has been here. So has it been like up and down with the temperatures, or did you get a cold because the baby had a cold and you caught some of that? Oh, it was two trucks had an accident that caused all of that. Okay, so I'm cleared now. Yes, when you're dealing with little ones, I tell you, those baby germs, when we had our nephew, even my niece, when they got a cold, oh, we got it worse. Hi, Vandessa, how you doing? Hi, Mary Jones. Weather on the roller coaster ride. Yes. Yes, girl, yes, I knew it. Those baby germs, they jump on us and they do not let loose. They have like, I don't know where they be so sweet, but when they get sick, and they start having the green mucus. Oh my gosh. Oh my, Michael always showing out. He's doing collard greens, fried chicken, cornbread, and sweet tea to drink. You are always showing out, Michael. I'm gonna have to tell Mr. B, I'm like, yeah, I need you to do something else. Mr. B got up this morning because he knew I wasn't gonna do it. And he made salmon croquettes, his eggs and rice. That's usually his go-to. When he cooks, that's what he either does that or he does the home fried potatoes and some eggs and biscuits and rice. I told you he was brought up on rice. He's not gonna make anything else besides rice. Hey V, how are you doing? Long time, haven't seen you. What's up with you? Yep, Mr. B went up there and whipped it up again. Thank you, Mary Jones. We do need to have an invite to Michael's house. Mike, you're gonna have to let us know when you're throwing down the next time. You need to give us some notes so we can come and have dinner. Yes, Mike is throwing down. Mike he over there, he decorates too. He'll send me like pictures of his home decor, and I see it on Instagram. I'm like, Michael trying to do his doggone thing. Mama asked about you too, V. She asked about you. She asked about you this morning. I'm like, I don't know what she is. I don't know what her problem is either. Yes. Let's see the truck. Did I leave him? Oh, he's back there messing with somebody else. So yeah, so Mr. B wanted some ribs. I'm gonna put those in the pressure cooker. I have some cabbage that I use a partial of it, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I don't know what else I'm going to do, but whatever it is, it's gonna be quick. You know, but when you do stuff like that, that's quick type stuff. So except for the ribs, and since it's 4 o'clock, I know they won't be going outside, and I know they won't be going in the oven. So I'm gonna put them in the pressure cooker. I did some ribs a couple of weeks ago because we were in the farmer's market, and on this TV they had how to do Asian sticky ribs or something like that, and Mr. B was like, oh my, we need to do that. Matter of fact, I think it was around New Year's, and he was like, oh, we need to do that. And he had been on them, and so he had bought some ribs a couple of weeks later, and he was like, I want you to make the Asian sticky ribs. Well, he told me about it. It was like during the week. So I looked online to see how I can do it, and I think I did it in the pressure cooker. And matter of fact, it was the first time I used that pressure cooker, and I was trying to see how to do it. And I didn't want to go to the farmer's market to get the sauce, so I went online and tried to made up my own from a recipe. Anyway, I did everything, and what did he do? My sister-in-law came by. She had stopped by unexpectedly, and she was like, and I was trying to figure out how to cook these ribs in the pressure cooker. So I'm like, he only bought one slab. That was enough for him and I. We weren't expecting nobody. Y'all, so she saw me cooking the ribs. She take off her jacket, and I'm like, oh my. So are they gonna stay? So I'm like, well, maybe she's just talking. So we're just talking or whatever. And so it was her and my 2 nephews. If I tell you she stayed, so we were hungry. And so I was like, okay. So I cut the ribs, and I'm like, well, I gave everybody 2 ribs. No, yeah, I gave everyone 2 ribs. I think that's what I did. And my nephew, who is 16, he was like, Auntie Wani, can I have some more ribs? I had like 4 more ribs left, and I was like, okay, I can't give you that because that's gonna be dinner for us tomorrow. This should have lasted us 2 days. I said, baby, I don't have any more ribs. So he got some more of the sides that I had, and then my little nephew, he wanted something else, so they ate up all of my sides. And then my sister-in-law, she was like, well, I guess we're gonna go home and eat the rest of the tacos that we had. And I'm like, you done ate up all of my ribs, and you going home because Because I didn't have enough to feed you, so now you going home to your tacos. I was mad. I'm like, oh my God. I told Derek, he was like, I want some more ribs. I said, you can't handle more ribs. I said, they ate up all the ribs. I said, we have 2 ribs a piece for tomorrow. So today he was like, if I go get these ribs, we ain't having no guests, right? I said, no, we're not having any guests. He said, if anybody call, you tell them we're going out to eat. I said, yes, I would definitely tell them. In DC on a good Sunday at the wharf by the rink on my way to the seafood. Oh, goodness. That sounds so good. Oh, some seafood right about now. You said you would have followed her home to eat tacos. I know that's right, because we were still hungry. We were still hungry. I was like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Yes. Yeah, so they're funny. That was funny. So he's like, you're going to make the sticky ribs? And I'm like, I don't know. So he's like, well, don't tell nobody. Tell everybody we're going out. Yes, V's trying to get her flood issue taken care of. Girl, yes, that's funny. They went home to eat. My ribs was an appetizer for them for their main course. V, I'm headed down here to my mom's. She probably watching. I was talking to her before I left. She asked about you. Oh, goodness. And I'm hungry. Mr. B's breakfast is worn off now, but I am hungry. There is, oh, I know what I can get. There is, what is the name of that chicken? It was a football player. I can't think of his name, but he has a spot down here, and they do sort of like a rotisserie chicken. It's called cowboy chicken. That's what it is. And oh my God, they have this salad in there. It's like a rotisserie chicken salad or a charbroiled chicken salad. That thing is off the freaking chain. I took my mom here when I took her to the doctor, and it was so good. And I was thinking, I think maybe that's what I want until I get home to cook. V says she tired of eating out. No yarn. You a girl, I wish. And I probably should have stayed in the bed. I can't help it. I should have probably stayed in the bed. I have so much to do. But I'm bringing my mom down. She wanted 2 of the bottles that I created. So I'm bringing those down to her, and I'm bringing her down the punch bowl cake that I made. I think I showed a picture of that on my Instagram. That cake, now they devoured that cake. That cake, thank you. That cake was so good. My aunt actually makes that cake every, she usually makes it in the summer, but during the Super Bowl, she makes it. And I did not go to her house this time for the Super Bowl, but Mr. B went. And that's the day y'all saw him. He had on the Kobe jersey. But he went, and I was like, if she makes that cake, bring the cake. And but she did not make that cake. She made an egg pie. That was good. I didn't think I was gonna like that, but that was good. And everything else looked like it was store-bought, but she did not make that cake. But I did the punch bowl cake, and it usually has nuts in it, but I know a lot of people don't like nuts, so I just put nuts on the side. They devoured that doggone cake, and it was in a big I used my cake dome and just turned it upside down, and it was so much, but that thing was gone. So I had, luckily I took hers out prior, and I had a little bit for me that I got right before, right before I was cleaning it out this morning, cleaning out the dish this morning. But yes, that, and I think that's one I might show how to put that one together during the summer. It's a really good cake for a large crowd. And I was like, please don't leave all this food here. Well, I didn't have to worry about that because they took everything, pretty much everything. So I am here. I have made it to my mom's. Thank you guys for keeping me company. Usually when I'm in the car anyway, I am watching videos. So I was like, let me come on here quickly and explain why my voice sound like it did. And hopefully I wasn't slurring or anything, but yeah. No, I've never had a buttermilk pie. That sounds good though. That sounds, is it kind of tangy? That sounds kind of tangy and exotic like. I sure will tell your mother you said hi. You can have, I'm gonna give her away. Oh, this little girl going to her door. Oh, that's the next door neighbors or somebody. It's good. Oh, it tastes like cheesecake? Really? Oh, I'm gonna have to try that one. I'm gonna look up the recipe. A lime Kool-Aid pie. Yes. My mom made those. I think I made one because my mom kept saying, you need to show this on your channel, show it. And I think I did it during the summer. But yeah, that's good. I didn't think I was gonna like it. And she made it and I was like, oh, that is good. Hi Kim Toy, how you doing? Yes, girl, the Kool-Aid pie is very good. Oh, Walmart sells it? You say Wani knows it. I am. All these little girls go to my mom's door. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Oh, but they're going to the door to ask if they can rake her leaves. She always have the little kids over here doing stuff for them, and she'll pay them to do like little stuff here around her house for her. So I see they have a rake, so they're probably knocking on her door to see if they can rake her leaves. But she don't have any leaves up here in the front yard. She has some in the back. But yeah. Let me see what else you guys said. Yeah, I did make one. Hey Wani and chat, give me those shades. Girl, you liking these shades, Vivica? I know, huh? They cute, huh? Thank you. I got them on Amazon. I'll post them, but yeah, I think they were like $12. They're supposed to be some knockoff or some designer ones. And some girl, she had it on her thing, and I was like, oh, those are cute. So I went to buy them, but yeah, I didn't know how they was gonna look on me, but I think they look cute too. So thank you. A tang pie. I've never heard of a tang pie. I'm hearing some new pies. Tang pie, Kool-Aid pie. I'm doing well, doing well. I just got down here to my mom's. I just came on to explain why I sounded intoxicated or like I had been at the club all night on today's video. So yeah, that was fun. Fruganisa still. Oh, yes. Vivica, what you cook today? Thank you. Thank you. No, back home, all that beautiful weather. I know that's right. Kim, they show out down there. It's cold here. Yeah, I thought it was 57. My car lied. It's cold outside. My mama standing in the door looking at me. She probably wondered why I'm sitting out here in the car. So I guess she's not on watching me on the YT since she's standing in the door looking. Well, guys, I'm about to go on inside. I have some stuff to get out the trunk for her, and I can't hold the camera and do that also. So thank you guys for keeping me company as I drove down here. And I am going to get back home so that I can get tomorrow's video chopped and edited for you guys. And so you guys can see what happened and everything. So that's it. You guys have a great Sunday. You was bad, had some nasty Popeyes, girl. Popeyes is good. That Church's chicken is nasty. No, I didn't get any snow. Mama, if you see this, one is acting up. Get her, whatever. Ain't about nobody's thinking about you, V. Girl, yeah, that is deceiving. It is cold. V got snow. I didn't get snow. I told you I stay in the desert. Thank you. Enjoy your day also. Bye, guys. All right. Bye.